Okay, welcome friends. Formula 1600 at Oran Park Raceway. And here we go. We're going to do qualifying first this time for the hell of it. I never really usually do that, but I figured I'd put a qualifying in there since I'm putting timestamps on the videos now. So if you want to get through the qualifying, you can just go to the timestamp for the race. But I practiced this track a little bit. This car, it's my first time racing it, so it was a little different. I noticed with the slower cars like this, the Mazda MX-5, the Skippy, and what's that other? Oh, the Formula V. Anything that's slow, downshifting could be a problem. So they engine brake a lot when you downshift. So that's the thing I had to get used to with these slower cars is the downshifting. Because if you get your foot on the brake and you get the wheel turn and you downshift, next thing you know, you're sideways. So here we go. Our first lap of qualifying.
That's pole.
It's only pole because nobody else qualified. We're not very fast. But, you know, you don't have to be the fastest. I mean, you just have to be consistent. I mean, a lot of the fast guys I notice spin out and, you know, I've done a lot of races where I wasn't even close to fast. You know, start 18th, start at the back, and you know, by the end of the race, you're up front. Just staying clean and making consistent laps. So here we come. Let's see where we are.
P5.
All right, P5, but nobody's qualified. So let's see where we finish up. Here comes the race. Let's see where we started. P8.
P8.
So,
the track temp is 96. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit. Stay calm. Focus.
All right, so we're P8.
Green, green, green.
And off we go. And right away we see the front row. We see somebody pull off to the side there. I think that was a second place car. And I believe the second place car and the first place car both jumped the start. Unbelievable. And then we had a car off to the side. I think that's the number 10 car. We're going to go back and look at all this. So we're going to find out what's going on. I think we gained 3 spots, though. That's what I told you. You know, the fastest car in the race and the second fastest car in the race both jumped the start. Coming to the end of lap 1. And at the end of this lap, we're going to take a look at those incidents. Let's see what happened. It should be interesting.
The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, see, there goes the leader. He had to pit. He had to slow down. And man, that hurts, huh?
P6.
All right, let's go take a look. Okay, you can see the first incident. Alberto Sanchez Lopez rolls the start, and so does the other guy on the front row. Alberto goes off the track and lets everybody go through. I think he just did that because he was probably disgusted at jumping the start. Probably really, really bummed him out. Okay, here's Roberto later on in the lap. I had to show this. He just You could tell he was pissed off. Look, oh man, yeah, he just dumped it. He said, "To hell with this." He was pissed. Okay, later on in the lap, we have Panesh Ganch, number 5. He slams into the wall. That's what I heard behind me. And then, of course, the other car went in the pits. Let's get back to the race now. Okay, now you see what I was saying at the beginning. You just don't have to be the fastest. And look at the smoke up in front. Oh, geez, people locking them up. We started P8. We're better than P7, I'm sure of that. I mean, the first 2 guys went out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we're number 6 now. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Here we go.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
We're putting some pressure on Nathan Rowe right now. We've got a gaggle of cars in front of him. So we got a chance for a podium here, guys. Our first time racing this car. It wasn't that easy to learn either. Of course, I'm not good at it, but, you know, we're grinding. I think we're in top
The
split.
leader's just done a 111.7.
Oh, no, we're not in top split. I remember there was a lot of
The
cars
guy
that
behind
entered
has
this
just done a
race.
111.7.
And it looks like Nathan Rowe in the number 10 car gets loose and, oh, right in front of us. Oh, we're going to have to go back and take a look at that. We come under attack from Mark Millard. And we got to fight him off.
Still there. Clear left.
And we managed to hold the spot. Sometimes you get a car that flies and you get under attack and you got to fight. You know, a car slows you down. Let's go take a look at that. Okay, let's take a look at what happened to Nathan Rowe in the number 10 car. Here he comes down the front straight. He's right in front of us. That's us right behind him. And he goes in a little hot. This is the toughest corner in the track. And off he goes. And he's going to have to go all the way to the back. And I'm sure that's disappointing for him. Here we go. Let's get back to the race. All right. Well, that moves us up another spot. It's like a war of attrition out here. I remember my brother left a comment on one of my videos. He says, the longer you stay out there, the less cars there are. I said, yep, that's how it works sometimes. Mark is pressing us a little bit.
The leader has just done a 111.2.
And here he goes.
New fasted.
Left side.
He's got a run on us.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Left side is clear.
And
B6.
that corner is a real tough spot.
Bad luck, mate.
You can see Mark is squirrely there.
On your right.
Yeah, that is a tough corner
Still
to go
there.
in hot. And we got
Still
him.
there.
We're on the outside, but when I see a person dive
your line.
fast like that on the
Clear
inside,
right.
I saw him just fly up on me, and I said, I'm going to let him go. Live to fight another day. So now we're just dropped down to P6 again from P5. But I think I might have saw another car go off when we were in that first corner when I was watching Mark. So we might still be P5. Yeah, let's look at Mark. He is, woo, he's bumping walls. He's sliding that car all over the place, man. And here we come down into the toughest corner in the
lap
track.
time was at 112.2.
This is where all the action is on this track, folks. Oh, we got a spin in front of
now
us.
leading.
Look at this. Oh, man. What a mess. But I come out of it. I come out of it in front of the two cars in front of me. I think that's going to put me P3. Wow. We're going to have to go take a look at that and see what happened. That was a big one. That took out two cars. I think the leader was involved in that. Okay, here we go. The number 6 car, Tim Shoecraft. He comes in here a little hot into that same corner we've seen so many people have a hard time with. And he gets hit by Mark Millwood. And you could see me go right underneath. This is from Mark Millwood's car. And he sees him, but he just hits the brakes, and boom, there I am, right there, the number 4 car. And on I go. I believe Tim was in first place at the time, or, I mean, he was in. Here we go from the chopper cam from my car. And you could see Mark Millwood's right in front of us. And he sees him right there, and then, look, we're nose to nose, and I end up getting the best of that, and there I go. Let's get back to the race. Okay, here we go. That was kind of interesting. So we were in P6, and I'm pretty sure that moved us up to P3. But it kind of put us out in no man's land. We can see the car in front of us, but he's 5 seconds up. And I don't think we're catching him.
Plenty of fuel.
Let's take a look. Here we go. And we're just going to move on to the final lap because we're in P3.
One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
And all we have to do is just make a safe, clean lap. And you can see we got a really good gap behind us. I don't think we have anything to worry about. We're 2 seconds up. Just can't make any big mistakes, and we got ourselves a podium here, guys, which is always fun. Especially, you know, it's my first time really racing these cars. So, pretty good. I might try them again. I want to start doing more races, so I'm going to start doing more car types and doing more videos, and I'm getting a little better at editing, so it doesn't take me as long, which thank God. Oh my God, it was so hard to learn, but I'm getting better. So here we come, down the final straight, and chug along to the end here, and we got ourselves a podium. Let's see what Jim says. Does he say anything?
Great drive. That's a podium.
There you go. It's always nice to have a podium. Okay, let's take a look at the stats. Here we go. Strength of field, 1878, plus 49 to our I rating, plus 0.01 to our safety rating in P3. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.